Kogo News Time, 7:42.
You know, there's apparently a reason why so many films and TV shows depict lovers' first meetings taking place in bookstores or while reading in the park. According to a new study by eHarmony, this scenario isn't just dreamy and romantic, you know, like Fabio. It might actually be based on reality.
Do not bash Fabio.
I have to. Somebody told me he had really bad breath once when they interviewed him.
Donna Arp Weitzman is the author of Sex and the Siren, Tales of a Later Dater, and she is with us on the Kogo News Live Line. Donna, thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Ken. Well, Donna, how are you?
Good.
Doing great. So men on eHarmony who list reading as a hobby in their dating profiles get 19% more messages, but female readers just get 3% more. Why is there a disparity here?
Well, I think we women probably are looking at for, our guys to be intellectual, and intellectualism sometimes leads to romanticism, and that's why you see them in bookstores and that sort of thing. And the guys, I guess they don't care too much about what we read. However, that study that you mentioned, Ted, about eHarmony also showed that if one of the women put that they have read The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, they're going to get 30% more responses. Now, why the guys, and also the Hunger Games, the guys like for their girls to have read the Hunger Games. I don't know if it's the title, the Hunger Games, maybe that intrigues the guys, but for some reason guys like girls that read those books.
Okay, so what if you've read, though, the entire, Harlequin romance over, and should you list that or maybe put Thomas Sowell's Basic Economics on there instead, even if you're lying?
Don't list the Harlequin.
Well, if you're a guy, I think you need to put the more intellectual books, but I believe I read that study also, and I believe that eHarmony study showed that the girls want the guys to be reading business books, especially the ones by Richard Branson. Of course, Richard Branson's kind of a romantic character. He's adventurous, and so the girls particularly like guys that read those kinds of books, adventure books and business books. And that's probably because maybe we think if our guys are doing that, they're going to be more successful, possibly make more money, be a better provider, be more interesting. So there's lots of reasons that we want readers. So guys need to start reading and putting it on there.
That's what I was just going to say. I mean, they want a guy who is probably a little more money focused, so they can have a little extra income there. Now, here's a question: can you lie about reading? I mean, if you don't like reading books, can you just lie about it? And is anybody going to find out?
Well, then you're a double-edged sword. You're a liar and a non-reader, so you've really got issues at that point. But yes, I guess you could lie about it. But if you ever get one of these women that's more interested in you and have a face-to-face meeting, it's going to be a little tough to lie about what you've read if you develop any kind of relationship. So it's probably just better to tell the truth, or just go get the book out of the library, or go online and or one of the bookstores and buy the books and start reading. It's going to help you personally anyway.
Catch up fast, or just read maybe 10 pages and just quote from those pages.
Oh, yeah. Well, or just become committed to be a reader. That would be a great life-changing experience if you're not.
Probably would, yeah.
All right. Donna, thank you so much. Donna Arp Weitzman, who is with us here on the Kogo News Live Line, talking about this eHarmony study. And she has a book out as well. She is the author of Sex and the Siren.
I never learned to read.
Tales of a Later Dater, which I'm going to go get right now.
Are you?
Yeah. Along with, what did they say, the Hunger Games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kogo News Time, 7:46.